I Want to See Your Parents Face deals with school bullying. Director Kim Ji-hoon's new film, I Want to See Your Parents Face, tells a deeply uncomfortable story about school bullying. The cast, who have come to realize the weight of the subject matter, pleaded with moviegoers to come to the theater to watch the film during an online press conference held Thursday. Since the movie is about school bullying, audiences might feel uncomfortable watching it. Even though it can be uncomfortable, I think it is a topic that we should talk about. I hope that many people can watch our movie, Chunwoo said. It tells the stories of children and parents that should not be ignored. Please don't turn a blind eye, Ko Chang-sok added. Kim's film is based on the Japanese stage play Oya no Kao ga Mitai written by Seigo Hatasawa. In the movie, an 8th grade boy kills himself and leaves a note with names of the 4 students who bullied him. The 4 students' parents are summoned to the school. In the process of finding out what happened to the boy who died, the parents of the alleged offenders try to prevent the truth from being revealed. Although some people recommended the title be changed, director Kim said he wanted to keep it as it represents the topic he is trying to tell. The title I Want to See Your Parents Face speaks for itself. It shows the rage that victims' families feel. The title sums up the story that I wanted to tell in this movie, Kim said. Instead of presenting the victim's story, my film shows the story behind the offenders. Veteran actor Seol Kyung-gu, who played the father of one of the 4 students, also agreed that the title is powerful. I, too, was drawn by the strong title, Seol said. I was very angry reading the script. I hope that this rage and regret that I felt can be delivered to the audience. Ko, who played a math teacher and also the father of one of the bullies, also said he was outraged while reading the script. I am an actor, but I am also a parent of a child. I thought about what choice I would have made if I were in my character's shoes. I was not sure of the answer, Ko said. I kept asking myself if I would be able to make a just choice. It was a confusing process but meaningful. Ko also added that strangely, he felt extremely guilty playing the character. I've never felt guilty while playing a villain, but it was a strange movie that made me feel guilty, he said. The filming was also unusually difficult, the director said. I experienced hardships filming this movie. I usually direct the actors my way, but for this film, I did not tell them what to do. I tried to listen to what the actors had to say, the director said. It was a difficult project because I had to constantly find answers to questions as I went. During the press conference, the actors also talked about the special casting process by which Chun got her role. Chun played young part-time teacher Song Jung-wook who tries to fight for the victim but struggles as she is new to the job. Seol Kyung-gu called me, Chun said. He said he was Seol Kyung-gu and convinced me to take the role. And I was so grateful for his offer. Song Jung-wook is such an important role. We all thought it had to be Chun Woo-hee who plays that role, Seol said, explaining why he had called her even though they did not know each other personally. I don't think I was very logical when trying to persuade her. I sort of begged her, Seol joked. Meanwhile, actor Oh Dal-soo, who temporarily stepped away from acting in 2018 following allegations of sexual assault, did not attend the press conference. The movie was shot in 2017 before Oh's sexual assault allegations surfaced later in the year. I Want to See Your Parents Face will hit local theaters on April 27th. GHOST9 sets off on second journey with 6th EP Arcade, V. Having successfully wrapped up their first musical series now, rookie boy band GHOST9 is back to embark on their new journey, Arcade, Vow. Ahead of dropping their new album Arcade, V on Thursday, the act conducted a joint interview with local press in a cafe in Seoul to talk about the new album and their recent US concert tour, Into the Live, Now. In January, GHOST9 traveled to 4 cities in the US, launching their first overseas concert tour since their debut. It also marked the end of the band's first series, Now. It was our first time performing in front of the fans. It feels strange and new to make a comeback this time, holding the emotions we'd felt back then inside us, member Choi Jun-sung said. Since their debut in September 2020 and 5 albums later, it has been the longest time the boys have taken in between new releases, although it is only a mere 5 months since their 5th EP, Now, Who We Are Facing, in November. Leading the album is X-Ray, the title song they had settled on through their experience in the US. The initial title song was Champion, now listed on the album as a side track. It was our first time seeing the reactions of our fans, and from what we learned then, we decided this one, X-Ray, would sound more original to our fans, Lee Kang-sung said. A powerful synth dance track with strong thumping beats, X-Ray boasts of a dynamic sound. There's more EDM, electro dance music, sound, and it's also peppered with elements of rock genre, such as stomps and claps, which will make the listeners' hearts pounce, Kang Sung explained. The rookies said they had challenged themselves performance-wise with the new song. There's a part where Woojin and Prince throws me in the final hook part, and I make a landing, whereas Jun Hyung attempted the krump genre through his solo dance break, Jun Sung said. Kang Jun Hyung, the leader of the seven-piece act, said he also contributed to creating his solo choreography. It's a rare opportunity to get the stage to yourself, and I'm very grateful for it. It's also my first time at attempting the krump genre, and it was fun, Jun Hyung said. About the music video, Jinwoo said part of it was inspired by the Kanye West and Alicia Keys music video of City of Gods. I heard, a part of, the music video was made in black and white in homage to the song, and it would be more fascinating for fans to watch comparing the two videos, Jinwoo said. Arcade V will be the first chapter of GHOST9's new 3-album series, Arcade Vow. An arcade is a long passage of arches, and we'll be shooting through it on our next journey. There will be 3 episodes, V, O, and W, and it refers to our vow to move forward into the love we promise in the songs, Jun Hyung explained. Although both series sing of love, Now delivers the emotion in the earlier stages in love. The new albums will include songs with sadder lyrics, showing how we mature through them, he said. The forthcoming 6-track album also includes Champion, T, Y, T, Take You There, Always, Always and Stranger. A multinational group comprising one Thai member, Prince, and 6 South Korean members, Jun Hyung, Lee Shin, Jun Sung, Kang Sung, Woojin, Jinwoo, debuted on September 23, 2020, with the first EP pre-episode 1, Door. Since then, the septet has made regular comebacks, dropping 5 albums in just a year and 2 months, building their own niche of followers in the highly contested K-pop scene to become one of the most promising rookie groups. While Woojin said the number of albums they have released until now reflects their earnestness to make themselves known, they believe they are now past that stage. It feels like the past year and a half has gone by fast, but I think we've made full use of it. Making a comeback every 3 months, we felt like debuting again every time. We had wanted to show ourselves as much as possible. Although it's still important we become more known, it's our new goal to show our true colors, Kang Sung said. Putting more time into producing the new album, each of the members said they all took a different approach. Jinwoo said he had suggested to the company a new hairstyle for himself, cutting his hair short and dyeing it bright, which the other members all said suited him well. Woojin, who is turning 20 in Korean age this year, said he lost 6 kilograms for the comeback. Kang Sung's focus was on the songs. As the album concept itself was new, the side tracks all felt unfamiliar, and I spent much time on thinking about how I should record each song differently. Rather than following the style I would have taken usually, I broke apart each of the songs and tried to get used to the new sounds, he said. With the success with their first set of concerts in the US, the members are hoping they will be able to perform again in front of fans this year. We didn't realize that we'd have so many fans in the US. Our expectations were very low as it was our first stateside concert, but, thankfully, many people came, to our surprise, Jun Hyung said. I even saw some people attending more than one of our concerts. We could feel how sincerely they were rooting for us, memorizing the Korean lyrics and singing along with us, Kang Sung chimed in, adding, I hope we could get the same experience in other places as well. Prince, who hails from Thailand, said he hopes to perform in his home country in the future, adding that it has been over 2 years since he has visited Thailand. On their goals with the new album, Jun Hyung said they hope to really enjoy ourselves instead of taking things too seriously. It's more fun to watch when the performer is having fun in the first place, Jun Hyung said. The 3rd year into their career, GHOST9 is aiming to strike higher on the music charts as well, hopefully making their way up to the topmost ranks. Kang Sung also added that they hope to invite their parents and perform in front of them, and maybe even drop another 3 albums by the end of the year, making a comeback every season. Especially with their hectic schedule, health is of utmost importance to the band, they said. We won't be able to do anything if we're not in a good condition, Jinwoo said, while Woojin added that the goal is not to get injured during music shows and to visit as many countries as possible. Closing the interview, Shin said, we're aware that many artists will be making a comeback with us. I hope we could learn from them. Kim Tae-ho shares his excitement for Seoul Check-In. Star TV director Kim Tae-ho, 46, is all confidence in presenting his upcoming reality show Seoul Check-In, the first project that Kim directed after leaving terrestrial broadcaster MBC in 2021. Lee Hyori is an amazing source for producing a show. Everything about her becomes a story when the camera is shooting her. I believe Lee's straightforward gestures and frank attitude are the charms that electrify viewers, director Kim said in an online press conference held on Wednesday. Kim joined MBC in 2001 and became widely recognized for producing Infinite Challenge, 2006 to 2018, one of South Korea's longest-running and most successful variety shows. Though the director continued his success with Hang Out With You, a new project launched in 2019, Kim decided to leave the company for a new challenge and experience. When I was producing the show on a weekly basis, some episodes were released even though they were a little unsatisfactory. But I am happy that I now have enough time to make up for any problems before the official release. I personally think streaming platforms are providing a more comfortable environment for content creators, Kim said. The director explained that the program started with a question about how Jeju Island resident Lee Hyori spends her time after work and enjoys city life in Seoul. Lee is something of a diva in K-pop scene. She debuted as a member of the now disbanded girl group fxxk, and went on to perform as a solo artist. Upon marrying a musician, Lee left the glamour and glitz of Seoul to pursue a life of yoga, meditation and tea drinking on Jeju Island. Asked about the decision to release a pilot episode on a streaming platform, Kim said that he was surprised by the great interest and love from viewers for Seoul Check-In. We started shooting the show after the 2021 Net Asian Music Awards. And instead of shooting a separate teaser, our team decided to showcase the Mama episode in the form of a pilot program, hoping to see the viewers' reaction and decide on whether to reveal the full episodes afterwards, the director said. The pilot episode became a hit for local streaming platform Fing, tripling the number of paid subscribers in the 3 days following its release. Kim shared his excitement about the new challenge of producing a reality show. Because of my previous projects, I recognize the widespread prejudice about producing only variety shows. As a content creator, I am interested in other genres, like reality shows and sitcoms, Kim said, explaining the reason for the minimum appearance and intervention of staff members in Seoul Check-In. I am thrilled to see how the viewers will react to Seoul Check-In, which does not have any opening segment, talk show or missions, unlike my previous variety shows, the director added. The 6-part episode will premiere Friday exclusively on Fing. Seungri's voice allegedly heard in Bigbang Still Life. On April 5, Bigbang released the song Still Life, marking their first release in 4 years since Flower Road. In Still Life, Bigbang evoked the memories of their youth. They sang about the childhood everyone experienced with a gentle and beautiful melody. For VIPs, this is a beautiful memory that cannot be erased. Many believe Still Life is Bigbang's beautiful goodbye to fans. Speculations arise that the group may disband after this release. Because of that, one detail in the song is considered extremely special. That is Seungri's voice. Following the song's release, observant internet users claimed to recognize Seungri's voice in Still Life. Specifically, many believe Seungri's voice can be heard in the backing vocals at the 1:10-minute mark of the song. In this part, Tae-ho is singing the line "With the morning dew, burying my anger in the past, for life." Seungri's voice can allegedly be heard in the backing tracks, singing, so nostalgic," in his falsetto voice. Claims that Seungri was part of the song were further enforced when Genius posted Still Life lyrics and claimed that both Tae-ho and Seungri sang the second verse. However, as of writing, Seungri's name has been removed. For most VIPs, Bigbang is only complete when all 5 members are together. In the Still Life music video and the lyrics, the number 5 is subtly symbolic, showing that Bigbang started and ended with 5 members. This detail has warmed the hearts of fans. Bigbang released the digital single, Still Life. This marks Bigbang's first release in 4 years and the group's first comeback as a quartet.